shipping out some goodies to the 1,000th subscriber of the channel. Thank you guys so much for your support. I really appreciate it, and I'm showing my appreciation by sending out some cool stuff to the 1,000th subscriber. So thank you very much. You know who you are. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today, I'm going to be changing the spark plugs on my 2022 Ford F-150. I've scoured the internet and I cannot find a single video explaining how exactly to change the spark plugs on these newer trucks with the torqued plugs and the special new SP596 spark plugs. I'm trying to think of a joke about spark plugs, but my creativity is not sparking right now. So we got some spark plugs here. Let's go and get to the live action and install these plugs. Also, in addition to installing these new spark plugs, I want to see what the inside of the cylinder looks like and the top of the piston on this Gen 3 3.5 liter. So we have the old borescope here, and we're going to be taking a look. So make sure you watch to the end of this video so you can see inside the cylinder. All right, so the spark plugs that I have here, I want to make sure you guys know what they are. So these are the SP596 Motorcraft plugs. All right guys, so here is the regular plug. As you can see right at the tip of my fingernail there's a nice little curved edge, and that is to seat into the cylinder head. These updated plugs, they have a copper crush washer right here. Basically what Ford's trying to accomplish with the washer versus the seat, they're trying to get the ground strap indexed in a certain direction in the cylinder, as opposed to letting this thing just spin to wherever it torques down to. All right, so if we go into the top of our engine here, and we go over here to this first coil pack, there's a little tab right here, this little white tab. You're gonna push back on it until it comes back. You're gonna push down, pull out. Then we're gonna take an 8mm socket and we'll pull this little bolt right off there. Pull that bolt out, save it so that it doesn't get lost, and then you simply just grab a hold of this coil pack and weasel it out of there. And by the way, guys, you see this little tray right here? This makes a perfect tray to set stuff and parts, if you haven't noticed that. So I wanted to check the gap on these plugs, and it appears to be 0.030, which is what Ford presets the gap at. But I'm gonna check and see what the gap is on this plug. So pulling it out, here we go. Okay, so these plugs are the ones with the crush washer, so that's good to know. Is it warm still? Yep, definitely warm. Okay. There's a little bit of like grease from the boot on there. No cracking. So I just checked the gap and it's about 0.031 or 0.032, somewhere between the two. So it's definitely gotten a little bit larger. All right, so I just gapped that plug, and I just stuck the camera down in the cylinder, and here is what the top of the piston looks like. And there's the spark plug threads. There's the top of the piston. So it's kind of near the surface right now. Looks pretty good. I see a couple little deposits on there or whatever, but nothing. I mean, that's to be expected. So looks pretty good. Guys, so we got our torque wrench in here. We got it set to 18 pound-feet, and here we go. Wait till it clicks. Okay. All right, so now I'm on the other side of the engine. Let's take a look at this cylinder as well. There's the piston. Hopefully that comes out clear to you guys. Looks really good. Yep, looks great. All right, and there you have it, guys. I finally got all the spark plugs in there. Sound like I said spark plugs. All the spark plugs in there. Wasn't too bad. Definitely very handy to have the old torque wrench. So I would highly recommend, if you're going to do this project on your own, get a torque wrench. I was afraid that it wasn't going to be tight enough. So what I did was I stuck my normal wrench down in there and I just barely pushed on it with my hand a little bit just to see how tight 18 pound-feet is. It's pretty stinking tight. So she's dialed and we're gonna leave her where she is. So I checked almost every single cylinder just to see what it looked like in there, and everything looks good. So this thing is hopefully gonna be a good engine for a long time. But we're gonna get the tune back on it soon, and I'm gonna change the oil too. Shoot me an email if you have any questions about this process or about anything else. But that's gonna be it for now. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you later. Hey guys, I just wanted to take a moment to express my appreciation for all of the men and women that gave their lives in service for this country and the freedom that we have. I'm very thankful to them. And with that being said, happy Memorial Day to you guys, and hope you enjoy the weekend.